stand for positive change. And that's what we're doing. We're making positive change. You've seen it in Abby. She's using you all's product. And I think this is a better time than any to actually talk about what we're doing. And Veterans for Cannabis is now partnering with Abby's Angels CBD and Abby's Angels Processing to source material from you all so that we're putting our product out with you all's genetics, with you all's crude, with your distillate, everything that you all are doing. It's going into our bottles and helping the veterans and civilians around the country. So we're really excited about that partnership and what we're bringing to the table with everybody else as well. So I want to say thank you to you and the whole entire team you guys have set up there.
Yeah, I mean, totally likewise. I mean, we're, we have 3 veterans in our organization between Jim, my dad, and Isaac's father. Obviously we fully support the veterans. We stand behind them. And, we love the mission that you guys have and what you guys carry. And the fact that we are able to build this partnership, not only in helping you guys supply you guys with oil, but you guys also with our products, also putting your logo on our next run of labels. It can definitely get behind, and we're also, donating one, percentage of our profit from the CBD line and cost of goods sold to Veterans for Cannabis. So you guys can relay those benefits to your veterans that need it the most.
This partnership is going to help so many people. Today, we're joined by Tyler Brooks, who's a partner. He's an operator, wholesale sales rep, a jack of all trades, in my opinion, with Abby's Angels Processing, Abby's Angels CBD, and LLB Farms based out of Franklin, North Carolina. Tyler, we talk about Abby's Angels Processing, which we haven't mentioned much at all. Tell us what you've got set up on the processing side there as well, because you mentioned being vertically integrated. Tell us what that means.
Yeah, right. So, we try to do everything in-house as much as possible. So I've been fishing in Alaska the last 10 years of my life. I got back in late July, and Isaac, one of our partners, actually lives right next to me. And he's been our personal accountant for myself and my wife and our business that we have. Just getting back, trying to relax a little bit. He gives me a call, 8:00 at night. And he's like, I need you to come over here and look at this. And that's where the whole processor idea got started. And from there, we just really hit the ground running hard. Isaac definitely led the charge on that. But we were able to raise, $250,000 within 11 days, between very close family and friends, to us, my family and Isaac's family, the Brogdons and the Ledfords, and a couple, special people in the community here, just to keep it a local effort. And so we were able to put up a cryogenic ethanol extraction unit, and we're able to do our crude and process all our oils there on the farm, which is, it's just so awesome to have everything, on one property. Obviously it makes logistics a lot easier having everything on the same property. And it, it's kind of our central headquarters, our group meetings, and we're able to meet there daily and see what kind of challenge we need to tackle next or where we want to go.
Well, challenges. So you mentioned challenge. Let's talk about that. Everybody thinks about this setting up a processing facility. Once again, it's back to the farm. Hey, you put the seeds in the ground, boom, you got product, right, overnight. Tell us about that process. What was it like setting up a processing facility? And you're a fisherman. You're not in this industry. What was that undertaking like?
Yeah, I mean, it was exciting. Like I said, there was some. But with us being able to raise the capital, Isaac was able to put together a pretty good strategic plan for us. Everything, all the pieces just fell into place. I mean, it really, there were some days we were worried we were going to be behind schedule from the get-go, but at the end of the day, everything arrived on the dates it was supposed to. Everything got set up. Easy? No, it wasn't easy. Like I said, it was a lot of hard work, and that goes back to just the infrastructure on Jim's farm. Jim is definitely, I would say, definitely way more of a jack of all trades than I am. Jim is a pretty incredible guy. But just having all these different people of our team, everybody brings something different to the team, and just having that combination, building the right team from the get-go has definitely alleviated a lot of problems, and has been able to, that's how we've been able to overcome our challenges so far. Is everybody knows their place and everybody brings something, completely different to the table.
And that's the key. That's the key in building any team. I think you know that is having a diverse group, and you guys have put a really great diverse group together, made up of veterans, of civilians, of parents, of special needs. I mean, it's an amazing, amazing story. It's something we take a whole lot of pride in, and the ability to have that relationship where you know who you're working with. There's no doubt about it. You know the quality of the people behind it, the integrity you all operate with, and the quality of the product that's going out there as well. So when you guys get the biomass that comes out of the field, are you doing the drying yourself? Are you doing all that process? Tell me you farmed a lot of this out.
I mean, we did absolutely everything. I mean, this year total harvest took us roughly 3 weeks, give or take a day or two. But no, I mean, going back to the infrastructure Jim had, Jim had a lot of buildings with, for the drying space. We were able to, fans go on, everything climate controlled, dehumidifiers everywhere. The harvest was definitely complete madness, but it was controlled madness.
Sure.
And so, yes, we did do we harvest everything. Every day it would be friends and family coming out there. A huge labor expense with the harvest, just because we do have such a good support group here in town. Did we would pay for lunch and dinner every day, but that was well worth it.
Absolutely. Sunk
So
costs, right?
we would, oh yeah, absolutely. But we would harvest everything. We would dry it, and then going into storage. And so yeah, we do everything to prep the biomass, get it down to anywhere between 5 to 8% humidity levels, and then they would go into storage. And from there, it's just they're sitting in a climate controlled storage space that we have on the property, just waiting to go through the extractor. We're able to do almost 200 pounds a day through our extractor. So coming out with 8,000 pounds of biomass, 200 pounds a day. It's going to take us a hot minute to get through it, but at
Sure.
the same time, it's we're more than willing to do it.
Well, and y'all do a great job of it too, Tyler. I mean, I've seen the process. If somebody wants to come in and see that process, are you guys going to have things set up so people can actually come into the facility and check it out?
Yeah, actually, yes, we are. In the spring, we're actually putting up another building on the property. Something that was really big in Western North Carolina that's really died off is agritourism. There's a couple farms in Western North Carolina that still carry this, but definitely nothing to this extent that what we're trying to do. With this industry being so young, and so many people have different thoughts on CBD and hemp, we think education is key going forward. I mean, that is honestly the biggest obstacle is education.
It is.
Excuse me.
And everybody needs that education.
Yeah, I mean, yes, absolutely. And so what we're planning on doing is going into spring, summer, and fall. We're going to open the farm up to agritourism twice a week, and get people on the tractor. We'll have a trailer, being pulled behind the tractor. Jim's going to be the conductor. Isaac or me will be, educating people as we go along. We'll have a certain section of the field that people will be allowed to walk through and actually not necessarily go and touch everything, but at
Right.
the same time, they can get very close and, so they can get appreciation for what these plants are. And, they can get more of an idea of the type of labor and work that goes into cultivating these plants. And then, we'll also add that, they'll be able to go into the greenhouse, see how we're doing cloning, be able to, set foot through the processor and kind of get their eyes on everything. The more education that people can have, the safer they're going to feel, taking these products into their body. And then we'll have some sort of little educational seminar for them to view at our new storefront that will be on the farm there.
So exciting. So if anybody wants to reach out and touch base with you all so they can take a look at who you all are, how can they get a hold of you, Tyler? And how can they look up Abby's Angels?
Yeah, so the quickest way to get a response from us is actually our Facebook page. They can direct message us off of Abby's Angels CBD on our Facebook page. And also our website is up and running, which is abbysangelscbd.com. Those are definitely the two easiest ways to get in direct contact with us. And as the agritourism comes up, we will definitely be putting the word out on social media and on our website when those are going to be available. And we just look forward to spreading the message and getting people educated and getting our product out on the market for people to use
Well, we're going
and
to
be able to
help you do
benefit
that.
from.
Absolutely. We're going to do everything we can to help you all out with that process. Tyler, thanks so much for joining us today. And this is the Veterans for Cannabis podcast. I'm Joshua Littrell. Thanks for joining us and enjoy us next time. Thanks, guys. Take care.